For many of us, it is the first thing we see when we wake up and the last thing before going to sleep, a social media feed. While some are trying to regulate their time spent on their smartphone via a variety of apps such as anti-social and screen time, others don't see the issue with spending time connecting in the virtual world. When the novel coronavirus cut out most of our contact with the outside world, social media provided the antidote to loneliness. It may not come as a surprise that social media use skyrocketed across countries since going into lockdown. At the end of April, social media giant Facebook announced that it now boasts more than 3 billion users across its application family. Social media detoxing has been a popular method to cut down screen time even prior to the times of COVID-19. But why undergo a detox? Pierre Coulet has worked as a psychiatrist in Lyon, France for more than 50 years. He explains what are the possible side effects of excessive social media use.
Personal attacks, false information and screen addictions. There are also psychiatric risks such as depressive syndromes, loss of identity, persecutory experience, traumatic image, screen dependence, virtual isolation, and loss of reality.
But with social media being the only link to the outside world for some, is now perhaps the wrong time to cut the connection, or is this actually the perfect time to fully slow down? 23-year-old Sarah, who lives in Groningen, and 22-year-old Amanda from Helsinki are both fairly active on social media and have tried detoxing in the past, but shared different thoughts on doing it during a pandemic.
During the pandemic, for me, it wouldn't be the ideal time to try to do a social media detox because we're kind of detached from the outside world and we're not able to see our friends or our loved ones. And I think if I were to try a detox right now, it would again end up me actually checking my social media maybe even more.
I deleted all my apps. I didn't go on any apps. I took down all my notifications. My screen time went down by like 80%. Like it's a good time if you're surrounded by your family. Like you live in the same house with your family, put your phone away, be present in the moment. You might learn new things about your family. If you're isolating alone, use that time to like self-reflect.
At the end of the day, different things work for different people. By trial and error, you can find what works for you. What's for certain is that a healthy relationship with social media should always be based on balance, as Dr. Coulet reminds us.
Personal prevention will be to find a balance in the use of networks. Don't be alone, relativize, and above all remain in good mental health.